that don't have price, they are overpriced. Use what you have to get what you want. Doing business as a foreigner in the Philippines is hard. If you think, oh, I know the latest chord in town, I have the latest friends, they're gonna support me, they're gonna buy what I'm selling. Let me come closer, let me tell you something. They're not gonna buy. They won't even repost you. Hey, it shock you? Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm Jane and welcome to my space. Please make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Turn on the post notification bell. It's been a while since I did sit down videos. I'm trying to get back into the flow. So yeah, don't come for me. I shared on my post that I was rebranding my channel, on my community tab that I was rebranding my channel and all that, and I asked for you guys opinion, like what you want to see more on my channel, what do you think I should leave on my channel. And it's more like you guys like everything that I do, so I guess there won't be much adjustment as I expected or I wanted to do. I did change something really quick. I don't know if you guys can see that already. Let's not make up, okay? So that's not my style. That wasn't my style, I would say, because I felt like coming on YouTube, you need to look presentable, always have your makeup on, feel good, feel great. But to be very honest, if you know me personally, you know that's not my favorite thing to do, and I feel like that's one of the things that actually dull me. Like when I want to film my videos, I'll be like, oh, I can't film on camera looking like that, looking like this. And this period of my life, I'm all about leveling up and just being me and doing me. And I'm pretty. Comment below. I want to talk about entrepreneurship in the Philippines. Guys, tell me you like life in the Philippines series, so I've decided to do a few topics here and there once in a while, you know, for you guys. So yeah, I'm talking about entrepreneurship, and if you're an entrepreneur, please share your views. Or if you are a consumer, of course we are all consumers one way or the other, do share your views as well, so I will know that I'm not really the only one sitting on this fence. I think I've been doing business for over 2 years. I think I've taken business seriously in 2 3 years, and I noticed that there are so many flops. Now, one thing I hate about business when it comes to the Philippines is that people are lazy. It shock you? You would literally go somewhere and you want attention and all that, and someone will just keep you hanging. Like, who are you? Okay, they won't attend to you. They'll just be like, oh man, fill this form, do this, do that. They'll not keep you there. You have to keep constantly reminding them that you're there. It's one of those things that completely turn me off about offices, rant. Sometimes when I want to go to a place, I'm like, I just hope you don't waste my time. Filipinos don't give you updates. Now this is it. Once you pay your money to a Filipina or a Filipino, they just completely stop giving you updates. Oh, have I fixed this? Has this been done? What have you done about the situation? They don't tell you what is going on. But that moment that they're trying to get that money from you, they'll be texting you every minute. They'll be texting you back, like every second they're gonna be texting you. But once you pay that money, you don't get updates, and it's just ridiculous. I don't have an issue like if you want to take your time to do a job or something, but you also need to understand that you're wasting other people's time, if that makes sense. Put someone who doesn't understand English, who doesn't speak English language, at your front desk or at your call line. It is annoying because don't you are you not open-minded that someone who doesn't understand your language might decide to call in and all that, or might visit your office and the person at your front desk doesn't speak English language. I mean, I feel like that should always be one of the criterias. I know it's not you guys' first language, it is actually draining. And let me know if you are also in this situation with me as a consumer. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, please do this for me, do that, and person keeps speaking Tagalog or Bisaya to me, how am I supposed to know what you're talking about? So I end up cutting the call, and I have to text the brand, oh, this is what I wanted you to do, blah blah, and then you see somebody reply me back in their language. I texted you in English and you're replying me in your language. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. And from what I learned over time, they said when someone speaks English to you, you respond back in English, and if someone speaks Spanish to you, you respond back in Spanish. Do you understand? So I feel like that's just ethics. From my own end as an entrepreneur, I'm going to tell you that doing business as a foreigner in the Philippines is hard. Now, this is my first issue. Delivery service, courier service is always the problem. I mean, majority of the courier service that I get when I book a rider does not understand English. So language barrier, because sometimes you're trying to describe your location, especially when Waze and Google Maps are fucking up, and you can't, literally pick, oh, this is what I'm trying to say to you, because the person doesn't understand English. It's just stressful on my own end. Wicked customers. Guys, there are some people that are wicked. If you've not experienced wicked customers, let me tell you. So let's assume rain is falling. You are supposed to have sent somebody's food out, and you know that it's raining. You've tried all your possible best to get a rider. Obviously, it's gonna be very difficult because bikes don't have shields, so most of them don't run at that point. You will see somebody calling you, send me my food now, send it now, send it now. Some people would definitely read what is on your bio, 24 hours notice, 48 hours notice, and they'll text you today and tell you they want their service done today, and they just automatically start putting pressure on you. I just find this very wicked. Okay, I'm sorry, but I consider them as wicked customers because I don't get the point. It's right there on my bio, 24 hours notice, and then you see somebody texting me, I want it right now. This one, I am pretty sure that I am also guilty of this, which is extremely pricey product. So if you're in the black market here in the Philippines, you will know that people's prices are usually outrageous. Sometimes you could get something for cheaper if you were buying from a Filipino vendor, but because you're buying from a Nigerian brand or a black owned brand, the price is just times two, sometimes times three, and I don't just get the point. So I tried to do my comparison. If you don't know, I recently moved to Manila, and I tried to do my comparison. The other time I ordered something from a particular person, she was selling that item for around 100 pesos, and then I ordered from somebody else the next time and she was selling for 150. Now there was obviously a difference. The person that was selling for 150 has was way more quality than the person that was selling for 100 pesos. But I've had situations where I buy things that are very, very overpriced, just like yesterday. You guys, I was so pissed yesterday. So I know that I do own a food business, but once in a while you get to patronize other brands and all that. I bought a new box. They told me it was combo, this one, that one, this one, that one. Guys, it was crap. Okay, I feel like I wasted money both for delivery, both for the food. Everything was crap. It was overpriced for the size. I've gotten like that kind of food before, for a way cheaper price, and it was worth it compared to what I had yesterday. But then I just said, you know what, sometimes things can go wrong in the kitchen and all that, just giving them the benefit of doubt. Talking about overpriced, I feel like sometimes it's overpriced because of where the brand is sourcing their items from. For me, sometimes it's quite overpriced, maybe because of costs, to make that product, and also most times it might not be the regular price due to change that might have occurred, from the market or from the grocery store and all that. But when you're just ridiculously expensive, I have a problem with it, because I mean, I know where to go get it cheaper, but I probably chose you for a reason, and you are just extremely expensive. Next, I'm going to talk about is getting customers. Being a black entrepreneur, I have faced this so many times. People always say use what you have to get what you want. Okay, so you get what I mean. Like basically they want you to use what you have to get what you want. And it's crazy, it is crazy, you guys. I'm dealing with this so bad, and I just hope that it doesn't continue for long. I just feel like we're all mature. If you want to support someone's brand, support the person's brand, and don't want to get something out of it because you're trying to support the person. It just doesn't make sense. Friends and family are not your customers. Oh Lord, I'm sure you've heard this 8,000 times. If you think, oh, I know the latest chord in town, I have the latest friends, they're gonna support me, they're gonna buy what I'm selling. Let me come closer, let me tell you something. They're not gonna buy. They won't even repost you. Hey, they're not going to tell their friends, they're not going to refer you, so don't play yourself. Instagram vendors that do DM for price. I am not a fan of DM for price, but because of this new town that I've come to, DM for price is now my thing. I'm going to rant about it. If you're not willing to put your price there, be ready to answer ridiculous message, ridiculous questions. But if you put your price there, someone automatically knows that I can afford you, and they move on. But if you don't put your price, you probably start seeing people as bogus buyers, or they just came to price you and then they left. You now say, this one no get money. But then you didn't put your price. So if you put your price, they'll know they can afford your brand or they cannot afford your brand, and they check out. And if they can, they'll come to your DM. So this DM for price thing needs to be cut off. Even me, I'm still looking for a way to cut that out because it's not my favorite thing to do, but because of the vicinity where I am, that's kind of what works here. But I'm looking for a way to change that motive. When it comes to this DM for price things, those people that don't have price, they are overpriced. They look at your profile before they give you a price. So let's assume that you're one of these big boys in town, you cruise in a very expensive car, your page is late. They'll tell you, oh, I'm selling it for 500. But someone whose page is just bare, like there's nothing going on there, they're going to end up telling the person, oh, I'm selling for 300. If you don't know it now. They've done it to me. They've done it to me here. I remember messaging somebody for an item and she told me, oh, it's 1K. And then I asked someone to help me message her, and then she said it was 1.5 just because of the profiles. Just tell you this, pages that don't have prices are overpriced and they are cheating you in the DM. Issues I have as a consumer is that most brands don't stock up plus size. You just go to a brand and you probably want to buy something and they tell you, oh, our highest size is large. What happened to XL? What happened to XXL? 3XL? What are we supposed to do? We're not supposed to wear clothes? We're not supposed to buy your item? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Or they tell you, oh, I don't stock up to size 41. Meaning we stop at 39, we stop at 38, we stop. That is just ridiculous. Like, I don't get it. Why are you size racist? I mean, how do I say? Like, what's the big deal if you stock up big size? What's the big deal if you get to stock up bigger fits? And it just hurts my customer service. And you guys, this is mostly with black owned businesses. You message somebody, they're going to take thousands of years to reply you. They not finally reply you, they'll disappear. You finally ask, oh, please don't like sending my items. People start fighting the DM. Like, I don't get it. I just give it to brands here that are doing the best, really, that are doing their best to giving best customer service. Because me, I'm only going to tag your brand when I get good services from you. I buy a lot. Let me just tell you, I support a lot of black owned businesses in the Philippines. I don't get to tag most of them because sometimes it's shitty. I said what I said. This pissed me off a lot when you just get delivery or something comes in and then it just smells like it takes over the entire room. Like, where did you get the item from? Why's the item smelling? Why's the box smelling? To me, that's stress. That's stress because I start spraying it or look for a way to quickly tackle the item and throw it away What if I don't want to tackle it at that moment? I have to do it because why? I need to trash that and make my environment not smell. So yeah, that is all I can say about businesses in the Philippines, my experience and all as an entrepreneur and also as a consumer. If you did enjoy this video and you learned one or two and you have more experiences that you want to share, please share with me in the comment section and let me know what you guys think about this video and my new change as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Watch my videos to the end. Check out my other videos because I am literally trying to hit the watch time, so help your girl out and tag your favorite part of my videos or your Insta stories. I'm definitely gonna repost you. Bye guys.